What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Upside DIY. So this is what I saw on the full moon, pretty much the eve of my 48th birthday. So, it could be pretty much. It depends, but it's interesting because sometimes I see like different horoscope signs. Like a lot of the horoscopes um like the drawings of the horoscopes, they say it's the constellations of the stars and stuff, but uh they also can resemble as another hint of the the moon, like kind of like subliminal or hidden messages. I've seen different things. I've seen Egyptian symbols. I've seen just and then the moon does go black. It moves kind of eastward, and then it moves back west, so it kind of like wanes. It's really kind of fascinating because if you study Ramadan, it's like 9 month periods, 9 months, and pretty much in like Arabic cultures, New Year's is actually in like June 6th or something this year. It just they say it's the first day of Muharram or something. Um, and you could Google a few things and read some information. There's always new information and stuff, but um, that's just how it is. Growing up as a kid, I've seen the face on the moon, but now I'm starting to like merge it with like some horoscopes or some archaeology and things. And the Ramadan is actually the sign of a Virgo, because Ramadan is kind of like the 9 month cycle, whereas when you were conceived in, Geminis are basically offsprings of Virgos in fantasy lores and things. Tauruses are offsprings of like lions or Leos, in lore. But their natural habits and but they always connect. Kind of in Virgo, and then um, and then the offspring of like Aquarius is like from Gemini and things, and it's a kind of like a 9 month cycle. It's just really it's just entertainment for mystic purposes. But that's what I saw. And that's all I could draw down really. I mean, there wasn't any. I mean, it's some pretty good details because Virgo is kind of like a vortex, and it's right before Libra. It's between Leo, Leo, I think it's called Leo. I can't. Well, there is a Leo, but then there's also an Aries too. Or I'm not even sure. No, there. Well, th- it's just I'm pretty sure the Leo is in July because my mom and grandma and brother's birthdays are in July. But yeah, kind of interesting. It's I'm always trying something different, to kind of just gather as much information. You never know, kind of like the signs or wisdom and things like that for, direction. How things are going, how and looking into nature and things is another way to pretty much predict or adjust what you would believe is happening. So the rest of this video, if I have anything particular with this, it would be natural. It would be pretty much some of my rock hounding, and so I do collect a few rocks. Some of it is good, some of it is bad. I kind of sort out the more clearer ones. And in the beginning of this week, I found these inside of one of my sorting jars, and basically I found these probably, I couldn't figure out where, I thought about where I got these, and they were probably in the West Indie bag. So they must have been in this bag right here. That's the only other, I can't remember finding, an item on the ground, and yeah, they're they're not plastic because I have a plastic bracelet that is kind of warm to the touch, but this stays cool. That's one thing about. So, and these are also were made into beads, so they have either a copper or a gold kind of connector through them and stuff. And they're faceted, so that's you know some that's really good when you find just some stones that you could actually like see with a microscope or a magnifying glass. But there are 19 of these smaller round ones and 3 pair ones, and these could either be sunstone or there's another kind of like green quartz type, but I just can't remember. But these were kind of like beads at one time or some type of bracelet, but I can't really like say like I found they were connected with a rubber band, which I'm thinking, but I don't know what they were connected by or anything like that. So yeah, maybe if anybody's good at numbers, and they're pretty much 19, and then 3, which is 22. So you could round it off to 23. It could be 23, but man, I could, I might be missing one, but pretty cool. And sometimes like it looks like it's like been molded, like the one right in the middle. There seems to be a line or something going through it. So, but I think they turn these into beads somehow with the drill, like a small drill, and um, it's really interesting. Something like this in like other um, gemstones, or yeah, something. It just depends, like if any history could be found, or if any certifications and things could be found on something like this, which there are a few, and there are gem sunstones as big as all of these, so these aren't that valuable, or you actually have to see how much like a sunstone would cost, and then hopefully you don't you know hopefully you don't you know keep your uh, you know keep the whole market on just one sale, but there's 19. I mean, 20. It would be probably $1 for a small one and $2 for a big one, and that equals to around $25. And if it's faceted, that's at least 1 hour of work, so that's probably $10 for a small one and $20 for a big one. So that's around $250 at least, I would say, for all of these. But you know, there there's so much out there or something like that. Whereas people, you know, um, would so many things. You don't know where every you know rock or every dollar has been, so you never really can tell. But the honest pricing starts from nothing to how much work was put into something, and then the quality of the work, or the design, I would say. And it's not really a good design, so you cut it to 125. But this design, you don't really see it, and if you do, or I was thinking about a design for this, and just something that spins and stuff is pretty nice. And there are like pretty much craft people. I actually knew someone that made homemade jewelry and stuff, and they actually um, put some thoughts into uh, beads and crafting. So and if you and plus people enjoy just working with jewelry. I mean, that's the after years of hobbying and crafting, I mean, it just becomes a one of the major ideals and things. And there was some ideal into this, so just wanted to just share this part just in case people are wondering if I'm getting anywhere, how's my channel doing, and what type of content or uh, you know value I would say get onto my channel and stuff. And this is pretty nice for me. So I was pretty like mind blown actually. I mean, sometimes you find some marbles and things. I mean, what people are crafting and having good and bad days at stuff. Sometimes things just aren't as simple, and everything just seems complicated. You just got to keep yourself you know in tune with your simple things, and um, take it one day at a time, and know where that all started, and what you actually gain is something a, you know a lot more than you expect. So I appreciate everybody watching this birthday, I guess, update, kind of revealing a lot of things about just something relaxing. I've been working for a long time, and figuring out every little detail, and then getting the job finished. It boosts your confidence, or it pretty much has a lot a life giving or life uh, you know situation where your time and your information actually you know is documented. And yeah, pretty awesome stuff everywhere. And I get a little embarrassed that I don't, I'm not like really, you know really totally myself. I'm just bragging about things that I have. But we'll just have to wait and figure out the next step, and reset every video and figure out what's happening. So I'll see you guys on the next Upside DIY. Leave a comment, question, or suggestion, and I'll see you guys later. So yeah, the white background actually works pretty nicely. Black background didn't work.